and says he's just started texting. He doesn't use email. He hadn't used text until relatively recently. There's not a paper trail with Donald Trump. So a lot of this has to be conversations and corroborating conversations. People who tell the jury about the conversations they've had with Donald Trump. It can't be necessarily a document that's, here's what Donald Trump said on the record. It might be a signature on a check or an invoice, but they're not going to see an email exchange with Donald Trump's handle on it.
Yeah, so David Pecker was the eyes and ears for the campaign. He's the eyes and ears for the jury. He's the one who's setting the stage for the conspiracy to promote Donald Trump's election by unlawful means. That's why he's the leadoff witness, and that's why he's providing all the information. And as you said, because there's not going to be an email from Donald Trump, it's important that he be viewed as credible by the jury and be corroborated.
Can I just read a portion of this testimony from David Pecker, because it is really interesting. It's about what Donald Trump was trying to do and whether it was about his family or about his campaign. Pecker says prior to the election, if a negative story was coming out with respect to Donald Trump and spoke about it, he was always concerned about Melania Trump. He was concerned about Ivanka, what the family might feel about it. Once the election was over and after the campaign, he was concerned on the Sajudin, or during the election, the Sajudin story with respect to if the story came out, what wasn't true about an illegitimate trial. It was basically about the impact on the campaign and the election. Steinglass of the prosecution asked, did that apply to Karen McDougal as well? David Pecker says yes. Steinglass asks again, did he ever say he was concerned about Melania or how Ivanka might feel? Pecker says no. He says he invited me to the inauguration, Donald Trump did, and he said he was going to get a cell phone number. That never transpired. Pecker says he did not go to the inauguration, and he asked his wife, and she said she didn't want to go either, so they didn't go. But this is interesting because this is Pecker saying this was part of the defense argument has been that this is about protecting Melania. He didn't want to embarrass Melania. This would hurt Melania. It would hurt the family. It would embarrass his reputation. And Pecker said no, it was more about the campaign.
So what you read is so interesting because it's on two levels. Legally, it's really important because to have the campaign finance predicate, why it's a felony, this is the so-called John Edwards defense. I did this for my family, not the campaign. So having the principal who had the agreement with the other principal, David Pecker, Donald Trump, to have him saying, no, this was about the campaign, not his personal family, goes directly to the legal theory. But on the emotional side, just imagine you're a juror, you're in court, Donald Trump is sitting there, somebody who is very friendly with is on the stand and is asked, did the defendant ever mention Melania? And the answer, like in the courtroom, is no. I mean, just in terms of the jury's assessment of who this person is, I mean, that kind of tells you a lot.